Hey angels, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been the longest time since I've done a proper vlog. I feel like I've been doing a lot of DFYNE new collection try on hauls recently, but I feel like I've not actually done a proper vlog in a long time. I'm so busy and I've been on some really good holidays and trips and I've just had the best time ever. And I always think, oh, shall I vlog it? Shall I bring my camera? But there's just been quite a few holidays where I've just really wanted to enjoy being away. I'm not constantly thinking, oh God, I should be vlogging. So I've had a little bit of a break from YouTube, but I feel like I want to get back into the routine of actually posting consistently. And one problem with me is I feel like my life is quite boring. I go on holiday and I go to events, but other than that, I just feel like my life is quite boring. I'm just at home working and not really doing a lot, but I feel like they're my favourite type of vlogs to watch. Yeah, like I say, I've had a busy few weeks, but this week I'm at home for the full week. Just so ready to have a normal week of work and getting back on track and getting back into my gym routine. So I thought I would just bring you along. We can spend the week together. I've just got back from London this weekend, so we went down to see our uni friends, which is so nice. I wish they lived closer because it's about 2 hours 45 minutes to drive down to them, but it's so worth it. We had such a nice weekend. It's my boyfriend's uni friend, but then me and his girlfriend Amy are now really good friends, which is so nice. So we kind of had a bit of a girly weekend. The boys were golfing, so we went into London for the day, which was really, really nice. It was really nice and sunny, and we did a little bit of shopping. I will actually show you what I got. Guys, I did my first big girl purchase. So it's been on my list for a while and I don't know, I just felt like, when the vibes are just right. We were having a really nice day, it was sunny, we were about 10 minutes away from the shop and I was like, let's go. So I did get, I'm so excited, so I thought I'd show you it. So yeah, we went into Hermes and I have been wanting this ring for a long time. And I decided to treat myself. I feel like I really go through phases with money where I'm like, no, I need to save. And then I'm also like, life's too short, you know? Also, excuse the state of my nails. I'm actually going to get them done in about half an hour. Let me show you. I actually can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like the chain ring from Hermes. I actually wanted to stack it on top of this ring. It's actually my granny's old wedding ring, I think. But I feel like it looks really good stacked on top of that. Oh my God, not the actual state of my nails. So that was the big purchase from the trip. And I just love her and I just feel so grateful to even be in a position to be able to treat myself to things like that. So yeah, that really made my day. And then I also I got this jacket from Bershka that I'm wearing now. And I think she's cool. Like, oh, I don't know. I feel like, you know, there's just some girls that just always have cool outfits. I don't think I'm that girl. But I feel like a lot of outfits, the jacket makes the outfit, and I'm not a jacket person. Like whenever I would go out, I'd like have the outfit on, and in winter my mum would be like, you're not gonna wear a jacket, and I'm like, no, because it ruins my outfit, because I just never had any nice jackets. But I saw this in Bershka. It's only 40 quid and I feel like that's really good. But it's a sort of burgundy leather look jacket. But I love her. And then I also got this little white summer dress from Bershka as well. It's really cute. It's a really nice length. I feel like with these floaty dresses, they almost need to be quite short so that they don't sort of drown you. But it's just a really cute, and it's got little bow things on the side. And once again, that was only 22 quid. More linen trousers because I bought a pair in Bali and I swear they were probably like 3 quid from Bali. Got them home and my mum put them in the washing machine, and I'm not even joking, they shrunk to like this big. I did get some new ones from Bershka again. I feel like these were 20 quid as well, bargain. And then I also just popped into Uniqlo because I just wanted some plain cotton t-shirts, like nothing on them whatsoever, but just a really nice thick quality t-shirt. So that when I'm wearing jeans or shorts, I can just wear the t-shirt, and you know, when you like tuck it under one side of your bra, because I feel like sometimes if I'm going into work, if I've got jeans or shorts on and I don't want to wear, like a lot of my tops are quite cropped or tight or strappy, and sometimes I just want a big t-shirt. But if I get a big t-shirt, I'm getting like an extra large, so it actually drowns me like a dress, and I don't really have an in-between t-shirt. So I got those from Uniqlo as well. They were like 15 quid each. I hope that you're all doing okay and that you're having a nice week whenever it is that this video gets uploaded. I don't actually know how long I'll film for. I feel like I might just film bits and bobs throughout the week. Because I'm not really doing anything interesting this week, but I will probably be doing some meal prep at some point, and I need to organise some of my gym clothes because I posted a reel on Instagram with me reorganising all of my DFYNE clothes, but I just don't have the storage for the amount of clothes that I have, which is such a lovely problem to have. But I do need to sort out my room upstairs. So I might do that today. I need to do my coaching check-ins with my girls this morning, and then I'm gonna go get my nails done in literally, what time is it now? Okay, I need to leave in about 20 minutes to go get my nails done. I feel like it would just be nice to spend the week together. Like she was in Glasgow last week for a DFYNE event, and I was gonna film it, but I just find that sometimes when I go to events, if I'm trying to film for you guys, I almost feel like I then am not present in what I'm doing. And obviously I did vlog the birthday week in Glasgow last year, although I did actually delete half the footage from the first 2 days, 'cause I'm an idiot. But when we're doing a lot and it's easy to vlog, then I don't mind. But this time we went to Glasgow and we had a meal on the first night, and they flew some of the girls over from like Sweden and Amsterdam, so there were quite a lot of new faces, so it was quite nice to just meet new people and just chat to them. And then the second day we had a workout class, and it was kind of like a high rock, was it high rocks? It was like a HIIT workout, which, if you know me, that's not really my style training. I was a little bit nervous, but it was actually really fun. There was kind of like a cardio bit, an abs bit, a legs bit, an upper body bit, so that was fun. And then we had another meal in the evening, so I feel like if I'd have vlogged it, there probably wouldn't have been that much for me to actually like. Do you know what I find hard? I find it hard talking to the camera when I'm in front of other people. Like, I just get nervous. When it's just me and you guys, it's fine. I'm gonna stop chatting because I do actually do these check-ins before I go, but I will maybe bring you along to my nail appointment. I am a creature of habit when it comes to my nails. Every time I think I'm actually gonna get something different. I am a French tip girl through and through, but I push the boat out. What I quite like to do is get a little feature nail on my ring finger. I sometimes like to get a little bow or a little heart, so maybe I'll do that. I did think about getting red tips, but I feel like that's quite Christmassy, isn't it? I feel like if I was getting holiday nails, I would maybe do like pink tips with a flower or something. Okay, let's go get these nails done. Do you know what I love about having French tips though is, I mean, I know you can actually see they're really grown out now, but every now and again I get the urge to get bright red nails, but I just feel like I normally go about 4 weeks between getting my nails done, and I feel like when they grow out it's really obvious, whereas like from here you wouldn't know they're growing out. I think I'm gonna stick French today, but I'll let you know. This length is so nice. I would actually love to just keep this colour, and I say that every time. I never will though.
So many people say that.
It really, that colour matches your top right now. Cute. I already know what I want for summer. No, there's no way I actually need to show everybody this. Oh my god, this is what I mean. I feel like I'm really not taking full advantage of you. These are cute. These are actually quite similar.
And you keep flower. Oh, I love them. And you'll be fine with a 3D on your nails. You feel like it will bother you?
Don't know. Might.
I think you'd be fine. Honestly, it feels. No, I would make it out like acrylic. Honestly, it feels fine. It won't bother you, I don't think.
They're really cute. Actually, the ones that I do, these are the ones I think I want. Oh, what do you think of these? Of pink.
Yeah, I love them. Like a raspberry pink. Them in a raspberry pink.
Yeah, these are the summer inspo.
Gorgeous.
But today, they look so cute. They got hearts. I don't know if I showed you them properly, but here are my nails. They're so cute. I feel like these are such a better length as well. I did say I've started to notice that I'm actually catching my nails in the gym because I always get biabs, so this is my actual nail length, which is crazy. But yeah, I got them taken down a teeny weeny bit. It is a few hours later. I've just had some lunch and I've just been doing a little bit of work. I've just onboarded a new coaching girl, which is so exciting. I actually love the like setting up process of one of my new coaching girls. It's so exciting. So I've just done that, and I feel like it's time to face the clothing situation upstairs. But the weather is so nice outside and the sun's come out, and I'm really tempted to just sit in the garden for a bit, but I feel like that's not a very productive Monday, is it? What's the UV? The UV's 3. It's been 4. I tell you what, I'm gonna sit, I need to plan out some of my Instagram posts this week, so I'm gonna go sit in the sun. Whilst I do that, I'm gonna come in and we're gonna sort these. See what I mean? I've just procrastinated. Like, I just don't want to do it. I will do it, I promise. I'm telling the vlog that I will sort those clothes out this week, so I have to do it. I had half an when I was soaking up the sun, which was lovely. I'm now in, I don't even know what to call this room anymore. It's gym clothes room, which is very extra, I know. It doesn't look that bad. I'll show you. This is where I always take my photos, but I do move this rail out of the way quite a lot just so it's a white background. But I feel like I've just got, this is still my Easter eggs. Actually, a fun fact about me, I just cannot finish any sweets or chocolate or anything. I actually cannot finish it. Like, there's a half-eaten Easter egg, probably won't finish that. Open bag of mini eggs, probably won't finish those. Open bar of chocolate, another half-eaten bar of chocolate. Like, I don't know what it is, I seriously have. I've been like it my whole life with sort of bags of sweets or Easter eggs or bars of chocolate, anything. Even if it's my favourite chocolate in the whole entire world, I don't know what it is. When it gets to the very last bit, I just can't finish it. I think somebody said once, somebody psychoanalyzed me and said almost like you don't want it to end, so you just never let it end. But then it's so stupid, I know, because then I just never get to enjoy it. But I used to be the same with things like using my favourite candles, perfumes, body washes, stuff like that. I'm trying to get better at just using stuff, but I don't know why. My boyfriend was after me. He's like, you won't finish that, will you? I'm like, no. It's kind of the problem area. Yeah, my rail looks really nice and aesthetic and organised, but this stuff also needs to go somewhere. And it can't go in this wardrobe because this is actually really dramatic. I'm a bit embarrassed to show you this, but so this was my old wardrobe when I was a kid, and it is now just a wardrobe for hoodies, and it's actually overflowing. Like, it doesn't even shut properly. None of the jumpers fit in, all the coat hangers are stuck up. There's hoodies all underneath here. It's actually a problem. Who actually needs a full wardrobe just for their hoodie size? I know that's so ridiculous, but I don't know, I'm just such a hoodie person, and I go through it all the time and I get rid of hoodies all the time. But obviously with working with DFYNE and being exclusive with them, if they launch a load of brand new hoodies, I get sent all of them. What I tend to do with DFYNE launches and stuff like that is obviously I wear it, I promote it for the launch. The things that I wear day to day and love, I obviously keep, but any bits that I'm kind of like, I probably won't wear those as much, and it kind of is overconsumption, having everything, and I just don't have the space for it. I always give stuff to my friends, still do have a lot of stuff. I'm actually gonna really contradict myself. In my opinion, a sweet treat hits so much better between like 3 and 4 o'clock. Like in the evening, sometimes, I mean, obviously I can have 2 sweet treats in a day if I want, but normally I think like, right, I'll have one, you know, like a chocolate bar or a pack of mini eggs or whatever, and sometimes I'll save them till the evening because I'm like, oh, a treat. But then when it comes to the evening, I don't really crave them that much. I feel like maybe because my dinners are quite filling, and then it always gets the evening and I'm like, well, I don't want to have them for the sake of it, but then I feel annoyed that I've like missed out on my sweet treat of the day. So this for me, sweet treat o'clock. I forgot I ordered some more coat hangers, these ones off Amazon, and I always get questions about that rail. The rail is from Argos. It was literally 20 quid. I did have a different clothing rail that was just one rail at the top, whereas this one, oh, my mirror's dirty and I actually cleaned that last week. I'm not very good at cleaning mirrors or windows. Anyway, this second rail is adjustable, so I basically hung everything up on the top shelf and then move the railing right up to the bottom of it, and then I can hang my leggings, and it's just so much more space efficient, isn't it? I'm also picking my gym outfit for tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna wear, it's back day tomorrow, I think I'm gonna wear these straight leg DFYNE joggers in Luna Rock, and I was thinking the white, because it's just neutrals, but actually this pink's really talking to me. Is that cute? Or is it gonna be too much? I've actually only just started being a big girl and wearing these minimal sports bras because they're just very minimal. Do you know what I mean? They're just quite, just feel quite, and I don't have a lot going on up here, but I just feel quite, I don't know, they're quite teeny weeny. The back, do you know what I actually keep doing? Where is it? Where is it? So you know the dynamic sports bras, like the newer style dynamic sports bras that are like that, and then they've got the twist, well, the kind of cross back. I was like, if these are the perfect coverage at the front for me, like that's just a little bit more than that, but I love having this back, so I'm a genius, and I cut off the back. I just cut the little, you know, this cross bit, I just cut my bra here and here, and then it's made it a halter neck, and it is perfect. I still get the halter neck, and it's nice because it's got a little twist at the back, but it's just that little bit more coverage on the front. Sometimes I just feel a little bit naked in these ones, but for back day, when I've got high-waisted joggers on, I can brave it. I did it for the first time the other week, and I braved it. So, is this cute? Or is this too much? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I've been saying this recently. I feel like my frontal lobe is just developing. Actually, do you know what I think it was? Ever since the Barbie movie, I've really started to enjoy pink. I've always been a very much like I hate pink kind of person. But then I'm like, why is that? Why do I think that? Has society conditioned me to think that I can't like pink because I'm a girl? Yeah, I'm really getting into my pink era, especially this pink. Ooh, this could be cute. Little baby pink, light rose pink. Is that cute? Oh, that could be really cute. Yeah, she's a winner. She's a winner. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop procrastinating and we're gonna organise. Okay, after this time lapse, clean space. Pinky promise. For any of my girls that use FaceTime, this is by far the best one that I've ever used. Not an ad, not sponsored. My friend does makeup on TikTok and she used to work with a brand, so she gave me it. But the Be Bold Face Mist Tan is by far, I've tried so many face tans because when I'm in the sun, well, first of all, I don't really like to have my face in the sun, so I often have a cap on. And obviously, like, I always wear factor 50 on my face. My face never really catches the sun properly, but compared to the rest of my body, my face, like from here upwards, is just so pale. So I always have to tan my face, even in the winter. I've tried about 10 different face tans and this is the only one. So my friend gave me one and I've bought another 2 since because they are so good. It's like the only tan that actually looks like your skin. I always found with face tan, you put them on and you can like see that it's an orange tint on your face. You can like see the tan on your face, do you know what I mean? Whereas this, I always just do a few sprays and then just dab it in with a makeup brush and it's so good. You just have to be careful that it doesn't, like, I've made the mistake of accidentally getting a little splat of it on my neck and then you can like see where it is, but as long as you just tap it in, it's so good. Like, I will never ever buy another face tan again and I will always repurchase that one. I feel like my day has just flown by today. I sorted out my clothes and then had dinner and then I just went around to one of my friends and I ended up staying at hers for like 2 and a bit hours. We had a very overdue catch up, so that was really nice. And I've just got back, cleaned my face. I was about to use, this is so funny. So I was very, this looks so weird. You know, like the LED face masks that like Current Body do, that big LED face masks, they also do a hair growth helmet. Oh, I don't know if they call it a helmet, but that's kind of what it is. And I was very lucky to be sent one. I've always seen about this for your skin, but I didn't even know they did a hair growth one. And if you don't know, I'm on a bit of a hair care journey. I just feel like I don't dye my hair, I don't straighten, like I don't put heat on my hair. I really try not to tie it up in like tight hairstyles. I don't slick back my hair. So essentially I should have really long healthy hair, but I just feel like I don't. Obviously my hair's not short, I know that, but it never really grows past this length. And I always just feel like, well, I definitely do have way more hair on this side than this side. Like, can you see? It's just like, where's the rest of it? I don't know, I always complain about this, but I just want my hair to grow past this length. So when they reached out to me to send me this, I was like, this is actually perfect because I'm on a hair care journey. It looks so funny when I wear it. Sit and read my book. And I just realised, I feel like this is the book that, no, I don't think it was this book. I think the book before this one is what I was reading in my Hawaii vlog, which was like 3 months ago. But I have actually been reading other books since. I just took a bit of a break from this series, Throne of Glass. I'm still loving it. There were a couple of, one of my friends lent me a book and then there was another one that I wanted to read. I feel like on holiday, I want holiday books. These are a bit heavy for a pool read, you know? But yeah, I'm back. Well, I've nearly finished this one as well. And then I've got, how many have I got after this? Got 3 more after this book. Do you know what I love to do when I'm reading on my own? I always put on some ambience on the telly. Oh, that light's not straight and that's really annoying. But yeah, I always just search on YouTube. So this is if you've read A Court of Thorn and Roses, this is a ACOTAR ambience. Actually, I'll show you the name of it because this is my personal, I've watched a few and for some reason this is just my favourite one. So, Reading in the Night Court Library, ACOTAR inspired ambience. Just love it, and it's got really nice relaxing music in the background. And obviously for these style books, if you've read ACOTAR and if you've read Throne of Glass, I know I've got the book series as well. Oh, what's it called? Fourth Wing, the one about dragons. I've got that as well. And I know there's specific ambience for like the dragons in the background. I just love it. I feel like it's so underrated. I actually put ambience on all the time, even if I'm working sometimes. I like to work in dead silence. I'm a bit weird. I know some people, like my boyfriend's constantly got music on. He's always like, if he's working, he wants like a TV show on. I just need quiet, dead silence. But if I'm, well, it depends what kind of work I'm doing. If I'm like editing a video or doing something that doesn't actually need that much brain power, I like to put ambience on the telly, even a crackling fireplace in the winter, or a little, there's so many. If you type in ambience on YouTube, there's so many, and they're all like AI generated, but I kind of love them. I kind of love them. You know, like a little tropical paradise, or just depends what I'm feeling. There's something for everything. So anyway, that's my recommendation if you're reading a book. But let me show you how funny this looks on. I actually can't take myself seriously. It's even got Bluetooth headphones, like it connects to my phone. I really hope there's no males watching this vlog right now. I feel like this is really one for the girls. Good morning. I just got back from the gym about an hour ago. I don't even know if I said what day it was yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, today's Tuesday. And I'm just getting ready because I don't know if I've actually ever said on here what I do for like all my work, but see, social media is my job, and then I also do my coaching, my online coaching. But then as of last year, I also a social media manager for a football academy, which is so random because I actually don't know a thing about football, and I did tell them that when I started working for them. But it's like a children's football academy. There's quite a few of them across the UK, but the head office is just near where I live. So yeah, I've actually been doing that 3 days a week for the past, well, since like last July. And it was kind of random the way I even came across it, and I didn't know if I would love it or not. Obviously I was already doing social media full time as well, so I was kind of like, do I really need to do this? But I thought, well, I'll give it a go, and I actually love it so much. Like, I really love it, and I think it's nice. What I like is working with people, because obviously social media, it's just me and you, it's just me and the camera. And the same with my phone, like everything's just obviously very much online, and there's not really any like social interaction with anyone else, and I find that quite hard because I'm a very social person and I really like bounce off of people's energy. So sometimes I just find the social media industry very isolating, which obviously I know loads of people do as well. Love my job so much, like for the football academy. Everyone who works there is so lovely, and it's just really fun. Like I say, I do a lot of editing for them, I do a lot of filming. So today I'm filming with the owner. It's just so fun, and like I say, it's children's football, so I don't have to know anything actually about football. Although saying that, my boss has been teaching me how to do kick-ups, and do you know what, I'm actually pretty good. Well, I could do 7 kick-ups, like with a football, like one foot then the other without the ball touching the ground. I think that's pretty good. Maybe I'll show you. I actually need to get a football off of him so I can practice at home. So maybe I'll get one today, and then I can show you my kick-ups in the garden, because I don't really fancy taking my camera to work, I don't think. I've got a filming day for them today. I'm just getting ready now. I'll probably go film in about an hour, and then it will pretty much just be an editing day for them. But I had a really good back session this morning at the gym. That's actually my favourite thing to train ever, is back. I wish every day was back day. I'm going to put you on to how I make my morning coffee at the minute, because I feel like I've really cracked the code with it. I've really been loving iced coffees at the minute, which is weird because I'm normally a hot coffee person throughout the year. Even in summer, I just love a cappuccino, but I'm in a nice coffee phase at the minute. So let me show you. How cute is this little espresso mug that I got from Hawaii? So I've just put 2 shots of espresso in there, and I'm just going to stick it in a Tupperware where you need a Tupperware where you can put a lid on it because you need to shake it. It's similar to the brown sugar shaken espresso from Starbucks, but I feel like it's better. I feel like I've not been enjoying sweet coffee as much. I kind of am just liking coffee with no sugar or anything in it, but for these ones I have been putting a little bit of honey in. So in the Tupperware with the coffee, I just put a little bit of honey in it, a teeny bit of cinnamon, and then I just stick an ice cube in with that, pop the lid on and give her a shake. And then in your mug with milk and ice, you just pour that on top, and it's stunning. There she is. It's like just the perfect amount of sweetness. Hey, my camera actually died whilst I was making my coffee, so I had a pretty busy day. I went and did some filming for the Football Academy, came back, edited that. It is currently 5:50 p.m. and I've just sort of stopped working for the day, just touched base with my coaching girls and planned out my day for tomorrow, because one thing about me, I literally cannot function without a list. So it is quite literally me and my big ugly A4 diary against the world. Like, honestly, do you know what, I feel like everyone has these really aesthetic journals and, you know, they're all sectioned off and it's all these gratitude and daily habits. I actually just cannot deal with them. I just need a big plain sort of lined page, a big A4 lined page where I can just write my own thing and just draw all over it. And you're just gonna sit and do some journaling. One thing about me, can't function without a list or my journal. I feel like some people make journaling sound really scary and overwhelming, but honestly, I literally just, I'm scared to show you in case anyone can read it, but I basically just brain dump whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm thinking. I don't really tend to use prompts as much. I feel like I used to when I was younger, you know, like 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 things that happened today or whatever. But now, the way that my brain works, if I've got a lot going on up here, I just need to get it out on paper. I've got another day working for the Football Academy tomorrow, and I think I'm going to go into the office because I've got a meeting in the afternoon, so I probably won't pick my camera up tomorrow. Really excited for my gym session in the morning as well. At this point, I will have probably posted a video bio on Instagram. I'm actually just about to edit it tonight. But I feel like I've just fallen off the bandwagon with calisthenics. I feel like a lot of people probably knew me. Say, if you followed me a few months ago on Instagram, you would have probably known me for being the girl that does handstands. I really loved that, and you know, people would always be like, oh, teach me how to do a handstand. But now, if you would follow me now, I probably haven't posted a handstand video or a calisthenics video in about 3 or 4 months. And I was talking to one of my friends, and I think the reason why I've almost stopped doing it a little bit is because I moved gyms to a gym that's like half an hour away now, and I love it so much. It's so worth the drive, it's so worth the money. You'll have seen it on my Instagram if you follow me. It's just very aesthetic, clean, it's really good for filming, the people are so nice, it's really nice and quiet, and I just love it there so much. I'm so glad I moved, and I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. But I feel like I got to the point at my old gym, it was a JD Gyms, and the lighting was just so bad and it was so busy, and I just was friends with so many people there, which is really nice, but it almost makes me more conscious filming in front of my friends. So I kind of just got into the habit of not filming my workouts. So now that I've got my new gym, it's so good for filming. Obviously, any of the new DFYNE collections, the colours really show up well against like the black and white of the gym. I feel like I've then just fallen out of the routine of doing my calisthenics session because I've been filming a lot of glute workouts, back workouts, that sort of thing. And in my head, when I joined that gym, I was like, right, I'm just going to settle in with my weights before I start turning up to a brand new gym with brand new people and just whipping out handstands straight away. I thought, right, I'll ease myself in. But I've been going to this gym for about 4 months now, and I just have never done a calisthenics session since. So I've been talking to a few of my friends, and they were like, I always knew you as a girl that does handstands, and now you don't even really post that sort of thing, and it's a really good niche to have, because obviously I'm aware that loads of people want to learn how to do a handstand, or they love the sort of that style of training and doing the pull-ups and weighted pull-ups and just having that control over your body weight. And that's where a lot of my coaching girls come from too. It's girls that want to learn how to do that sort of stuff, and that's why they come to me as a coach. So I don't know why I've just completely fallen off doing it, and I really want to get back into doing it. Good morning. Today is Thursday and I'm having a pretty cozy chilled work from home day. It's really cloudy today and it's quite cold. I've just got quite a lot of laptop editing stuff to be doing. I thought this morning we could make some, I've really been wanting to make, I don't know if you've seen on TikTok, those 2-ingredient bagels. It's basically Greek yogurt and flour with a bit of egg wash. There's just so many preservatives in everything, I know, but I feel like that's an easy one that I can make. And do you know what, I actually started to make my own sourdough and it was going really well. It took me ages to make this, like the sourdough starter, but then someone from my dad's work gave me theirs. And I actually did make my own loaf of sourdough, which was okay. I kind of cut it open too soon and it was a little bit doughy, but I was actually really enjoying doing that. It's actually like a full-time job though, I'm not even joking. You've got to like empty it out every day and like refeed, like you have to like feed it with water and flour. If you know, you know. But then when I've been on holiday, I've put it in the fridge to kind of like let it go to sleep, like my sourdough starter goes to sleep. I feel like if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna sound crazy. I just need to get back into the habit of doing it, and then I can start making more things with my sourdough. But for now, I want to try and make these bagels, and I also want to make my own granola, like homemade granola, because same again, it's meant to be a fairly healthy thing, but I feel like all the ones that you buy from the supermarket, they're expensive and they're just full of shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm in the mood to do a little bit of, I don't know if you'd call that bacon. Okay, I'm gonna put you there so we can do it together. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna do the granola first so it can go in the oven. Like it's all the sort of stuff that you have in your cupboard at home anyway. Put in a little bit of protein powder to make it a bit higher in protein. I feel like making your own granola could be really fun as well, because you could just do whatever flavours you wanted. Like, I could definitely do, like, I don't know, you could do all different flavours. Like, I might do a cinnamon. I thought about putting cinnamon in this one, but I feel like I might save that till next time. But this is, like, why have I not thought of doing this before? Okay, I've got the mixture. Actually, let me show you. Oats, honey, maple syrup, and a bit of protein powder. And then I'm also going to add in some of these seeds as well. I feel like this is one of those recipes where measurements don't actually matter, because I did start measuring and then I just gave up and thought, oh, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do whatever I think. This is going to be so good on yogurt. Actually, do you know what? I recently have had the yogurt egg, and it's not even like I know people sometimes when I'm eating eggs, I have a mouthful of eggs and I think, no, that's giving me the egg ache for a while. But with yogurt, I don't remember eating yogurt and it being gross, but I just remember, like, there's just been one day where I just thought, I'm not craving that anymore. And ever since then, I actually have not even eaten yogurt, which is really annoying because that was a really good sort of snack for me later on in the day. So I'm hoping that maybe if I've got some really nice homemade granola, that yogurt will be more appealing to me again. Well, that was so easy to do. I don't know why I haven't done this before. I'm going to put her in the oven for... Now for the bagels, I'm actually just going to do enough to make 2, because I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether they'll actually taste nice or not. Like, I know they'll be edible and I know they kind of look, I don't know, when I see other people do them they look okay, but I feel like I've fallen for these recipes before and everyone's like, yeah, they taste so good, and they don't. They just don't. So I'm going to make enough for 2. Oh my god, can I actually get in? And I will give you the verdict on whether they're actually worth making or not. 150 grams of flour. I've seen quite a few different measurements. I'm kind of just going to see what I think again. 140 grams of yogurt, but if I need to add a bit more then I will. This is the Greek yogurt that I always use, even on my meal preps. If I want some yogurt with it, I always use that one because that is actual Greek yogurt, whereas a lot of yogurts that you'll get from sort of the supermarkets or Aldi or anywhere, they all say Greek style yogurt, but they're not actually Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt's a lot better for you. So let's do 130 and then I'll see, because I've seen people saying that it's quite sticky. I might have to cook this in the air fryer because the granola's in the oven, but it's on 140 degrees and this needs to be probably more like 180, so might even have to do these in the air fryer. Okay, I've actually got something that resembles a dough, so I'm going to cut this into 2 and then try my best to shape it into a bagel. I don't know whether I'm better off like rolling it out and then joining it, or to just make a hole in the middle. Bagel number 1. Yay! Just going to give them a little egg wash, and then I'm going to pop some sesame seeds on as well, and then they're ready. I genuinely go through so many bagels in a week. Like, I will easily eat 1 to 2 bagels a day even, and whether it's for lunch with avocado and eggs, or in the evening if I want something kind of sweet, I'll either have like jam on a bagel or Biscoff or anything. I just feel like, just really appreciate a good bagel. I'm gonna be so happy if these turn out good. I actually think they look good though. The air fryer actually does have a bake option. Okay, 160, let's do that then. And maybe I'll do, oh no, should I do 8 minutes and then check them? Yeah. Everything is done. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget to put the timer on for the granola, and I feel like, especially this area looks quite burnt, but this bit looks kind of good. But to be fair, it is chocolate, so maybe that's why it looks a bit darker, but I actually think, that's hot. I actually think these have turned out so good. I will let you know when I actually try them, but I don't want to cut them open yet because they'll still be quite doughy inside, so I want it to still steam, but I'm very happy with how these turned out. Hey, I just thought I would quickly show you my outfit. I'm actually just about to go meet my boyfriend at the driving range after work. But I just wanted to show you my outfit before I get in the car. I've got the DFYNE Impact shorts on and the matching Impact halter neck, and Oh, obsessed.
I said I'm just about to go to the driving range with my boyfriend. Also, excuse if my face looks really puffy, my hay fever's been so bad today. I'm just about to meet my boyfriend after work, and honestly, if your boyfriend loves golf and you haven't been to the driving range with him yet, you have to go, because the thought of doing a full round of golf for hours and hours on end just bores me to death. But I do actually really love going to the driving range with him, and I feel like it's a cute little date night. Obviously it's good practice for him, but I actually find it so fun going and learning something new. Actually, the more I go, the better I get, so I actually find it really fun, and I just stay for as long as we want. We normally leave when I start to get frustrated or my arm starts to hurt. I'm actually going to finish the vlog here because I'm going to hopefully edit it tonight and get it up for you this weekend, but I promise I will be back next week with another vlog. I've actually got a couple of exciting things next week, so I will bring you along for that. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next vlog.